Yep, and welcome to another episode of No Foul Zone. Your girl LA.
DJ Double in the building. What's going on?
I feel like every few weeks we have to come out of hibernation, right? And let the people know that we still do this for real.
Oh yeah,
You
for
feel
sure,
me?
for sure.
But
I got hit up.
You got hit up.
I got hit up in the DMs. So when's the next episode coming out? And I'm like, let me go ahead. You know, we on vacation right now. We touring. You know, because you was away. You was away.
Well, yeah,
so
that's true.
So I was like, we was on like a little mini vacay. You know,
That's true.
So,
and you want to know the crazy thing about going on vacation is that when you come back, there's so much work that you gotta catch up on.
So much,
bro. And I'm still trying to play catch up. That's how crazy it's been.
I bet.
Yeah, but no, I got hit up too. But actually, this was in person. Somebody I saw. I was at an event and someone was like, "Yo, what's happening? Are you guys still doing the podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, man, we still doing it. Like, we're doing it when we can. I know having a podcast is all about consistency, but I believe we've said this before. Our schedules, Dell and I's schedules, are a little wonky right now.
Yep.
Dell has his new career path. I have my new career path, so it's a little wonky, but." We are trying to, moving into season 4, we are trying to be more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
We thank y'all, the supporters, for being so patient with us.
Of course.
And still sticking to the gun. Like I said, hopefully in season 4, when season 4 starts in the next couple of weeks, Dell and I are going to kind of go through each other's schedules, see what we can do. And kind of take it from there. So you do have some time to play a little bit of catch up on previous episodes. Go back, check it out, and let us know your thoughts. All right.
Facts. Big facts.
So again, thank y'all for being so patient. Now we'll be diving into first and foremost, Dell.
We gotta dive into the whole. I feel like the BAM, and we diving into the court clearly, right? We talking about the court. We talking about NBA. We talking about who's in and who's out, and then eventually we're gonna get, not eventually, but we are definitely gonna talk about this WNBA stuff. I definitely.
For sure.
So, how do you feel about the Charlotte's Miami Heat game, and do you feel like that was intentional from LaMelo against Bam? If y'all don't know what we're talking about, Melo supposedly, air quote, tripped up Bam Adebayo, and he's injured, on a game where you're in or out type thing in the playoffs. So it's like,
Hey, look, not too much on Bam, all right? Not too much on Bam.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I will say this, right? Like, first and foremost, it is a very unfortunate, unfortunate injury. A lot of people, I saw a lot of people in the comments, like, on like Bleacher Report and the other sports accounts, like social media accounts, like, saying, "Oh, that was for Kobe," after of course Bam Adebayo's monumental historic moment of scoring 83 points in his game. I believe it was against the Pistons, I believe. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, okay? It's been some time, but a lot of people were saying, "Oh, that was a punk move. Bam is a crybaby. This, that, and the third." From what I saw, it's sticky, because I think it was intentional.
Yes.
But then on the other hand, I do try to play the devil's advocate and be like, maybe he really did. But if you look at the slow-mo, it does look intentional. It's almost like he literally
put his arm out,
like grabbed his ankle and was like, "Come here." You know what I'm saying? Like,
now,
to me,
this is my right. This is my only thing, right? It looks like he grabbed his ankle. It looks like he tripped him, right? Now, basketball might be basketball, whatever. We all have took a tumble. I've seen worse tumbles in real life, and people get up and walk away. You're telling me an athletic person who works out daily fell and was like, "I'm injured," huh?
But the thing with that, though, right? The thing with that is that, let's keep in mind, right? These guys now I'm trying to remember the play like verbatim in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So forgive me if I don't paint the picture as possible as I could.
Right.
But LaMelo was shooting. He shot the ball,
Right. It was a layup.
and it was a layup. Bam was going up to like rebound it. Like, and let's be for real, rebounding takes a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Bam is a tall brother, but that takes a lot. Like, you gotta, get some force behind them hamstrings to jump up and get it. And I believe he caught the ball, right?
No.
Now, he didn't catch the ball. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm
All right.
trying to remember. I'm
All
trying
right.
to remember
So,
verbatim. I almost want to watch the video.
all right.
Well,
So
let
this
me
is what
go ahead.
happened.
Give me a take.
Melo went up for a layup, hit a euro. Bam jumped out the way, I believe, and then got blocked by the second defender. And as he got blocked by the second
Yes.
defender, it hit off. I think Bam was catching it while it was falling out of bounds. Right. So he's already got one foot on the ground, catches it, passes it back in bounds, and that's Melo. Melo's on the ground by now, and that's when Melo trips him. So it's like,
Okay.
my thing is like you hit that trip, but you're only falling from foot level down. And I am saying you like what is he, 6'8", 6'9", 6'11", something, 7 foot. I don't know how tall. Yeah.
Bam is 6'8".
6'8". You jumping from 6'8", right? And falling on your tailbone, because that's what it looked like. It looked like he fell right on his tailbone, on the spinach area, right? And was just like, yeah, I'm out. I'm injured. I'm just like,
no, but honestly, I can speak from. Ooh, sorry, I knocked my mic. I can speak not so much from experience, and I hope I don't get in trouble when I say this, because I know my wife doesn't like me putting her business out there. Let me hold on. Don't judge me. But it was during a Christmas party in 2025, so last year. We were at BPSU's Christmas party, right? And of course it was a great time. Everybody was drinking, drinks have been spilling on the floor, and it was like almost the end of the night. And yes, we had a little bit too much to drink, and we were feeling a little, little tipsy. And she slipped, and she didn't realize. I don't know if it was like a puddle or something, or someone was wet, but she slipped. And I kid you not. Now you've seen wifey. Wifey has a very, a lot of cushion for the pushing. All right, but. But when she fell, she literally fell back on her tailbone.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, we are in April going into May, and I'm no word to lie, like, no, all jokes aside, she is still feeling the impact of that fall.
Wow.
Like, the tailbone is it's because, like, if you fall right on it, like, I think I've done it once or twice, and it takes not once or twice. Hold on.
Not on purpose.
I've done it once. Yeah, not on purpose. Maybe twice as like but I feel like I have fell on my tailbone like some time back. And I know that is an injury that is very painful, and it does take a while to heal. Because, I mean, like I said, this happened in December. We're now in April. Bro, she still sleeps with a heating pad every single night.
Oh.
Because it's that bad. And the crazy part about injuring your tailbone is literally nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Literally, there's nothing you can do.
Literally got a massage gun.
You just gotta rock. Yeah, man. You just gotta ride that shit out. And I've heard that if you injure your tailbone, it takes like a year to properly heal.
Right.
So now you're saying saying their back, but if it's his tailbone, I can understand that, because, bro, I'm telling you, like, I'm not trying to take up for Bam, and I'm not trying to make excuses. I can only speak from what I'm going through with my wife. She's in pain literally every day from falling in December.
Right.
So that injury is,
No, I get it, but like I said, it's like if it was a harder fall, like, you see certain players take a hard fall, and I'm like, yo, he should be out, and they get up and walk it off. I'm like, cool. And I feel like what people say, like the whole Kobe thing, I'm like, come on, man. Like, Kobe played during injuries, multiple injuries, finger injuries, wrist injuries, shoulder injuries. He was still playing and still dropping 20 or 30 or points a game, because that's just Kobe, right? And people, I think it's the NBA like not this season, but this generation is just softer. I feel like they're a lot softer.
Eh,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about the Bam thing. Like did he get tripped up? Yes. Did he drop 83? Yes. Did he
mhm.
drop like 7 the next game? Yes. Like you can go 83 one game and the next game they lucky you up. My thing is you can't expect someone to go 83 points and then the next game go another 83 or 60 points.
Yeah,
That's not
that's
gonna
not.
happen.
Yeah,
The
they
team
definitely gonna
just
lock you up.
right. The team just
They
watching it like we don't want that in the papers. We don't want to be the,
they
the Pistons. Are you crazy? No.
no, they
The
ain't that,
coach would be
bro.
like, I don't care what y'all do, lock Bam up.
That's what I was about to say. They're not even doubling you, bro. They're tripling you, bro. Quadrupling
Tripling
you.
you,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
It's the
Like
same.
four
It's the
dudes
same.
on you at one time. Like, bro, let me
It's the
pass.
same Corey effect, bro. And put on
Yeah,
Tim and Corey gets hot, bro. The teams are like, yo, let's just guard Corey. Just go ahead, trouble him, triple him, leave everybody else open. Like that's how it is.
yep,
So that's why Corey be going 31 game and 10 the next because they be trying to triple the dude.
yep,
So, but yeah, that's the whole
yeah,
Bam situation in a nutshell from my point of view.
for
So
sure. Now let's move on to his boogie boo. Or do you want to start? Do you want to start with his boogie boo, or move on to his boogie boos, or do you want to talk about these the draft?
let's talk about this draft. Let's
All
talk
right.
about this draft. I don't know. You've read more about it than I have. I just
All I
sent you
can
something.
say,
I don't know if you saw what I sent you.
I did. I
Okay.
saw the trade with Kennedy Carter going to the Las Vegas Aces.
That's stacked.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
That's stacked right now.
Let me tell
Okay.
y'all something. I feel like let me tell you WNBA. I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. If you're watching this, okay? If you're watching this and y'all want some analytics or some analysts, sorry, to fly out and talk about the game or games, because I want to put that, I gotta put that abbreviation. Games. We volunteer. Put your hand up. We volunteer as a tribute.
Wait. How you do that? How you, is it
Wait,
this?
is it? I think it's
Yeah,
this.
is it
Is it
this?
this?
Is it this?
I don't know. Is it?
Is
I think
that? Is
it's
that? Is
this. I
that?
think it's this.
I think
It's this.
dude. The
Put your hand
Valentine's
up, man.
preview.
I'm just saying. You gotta put the pinky in there, bro. Come on,
Oh
man.
my god, I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, no, it's so
My
hard, bro.
my arthritis. My
Wait, or is
arthritis.
it this? I don't know, bro. I can't remember.
I know it's
But
three
no,
fingers somewhere. Is it?
it's
I think
three in
it's
there. It's definitely three
three
in
in
there,
there
bro.
somewhere.
I
It's
feel
three in
like
there
it
somewhere.
is. But no, listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not downloaded the WNBA app or subscribe to any of the sports channels, like I believe
Channel.
it's on
Yep.
ESPN and things like that, this is definitely the year to do so. Okay, because first and foremost, and I'm gonna probably say this again when we start talking about the contracts and the signings in the next segment, but
Mhm.
I'm just so happy to see women's basketball getting the recognition that it deserves. Because when you think about the era of Lisa Leslie, the Cheryl Swoops, the Teresa Witherspoon, like all these greats who have come before us and have paved the way, they also deserve their flowers. They also deserve their recognition. And I'm just so glad to finally see the WNBA getting the recognition that it deserves and paying the athletes
Oh yeah.
what they deserve.
Oh yeah.
Even
For
though
sure.
they sure deserve more, but it's a start, right? It's a
I
start.
was gonna say that going in, like talking about the whole draft and the whole payments and the whole contracts. It's like since last year, or I would say year before last, before Caitlyn, before I can't remember her name now. It just left my head. Um, who's the girl that had all the rebounds? What's her name again?
Angel Reese.
Yes. Before Angel Reese, before Caitlyn, before that, like they shined a light onto the WNBA. So now
Uh-huh.
it's like they get more coverage, more game coverage, more merch being bought. So now they can pay more. You know what I'm saying? So they're paving the way for these new drafts coming in. And these
Uh-huh.
people, and it's the same way because if you look at the 90s, in the 90s, these NBA players weren't getting no $400 million contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's players right now on the NBA team making more than Charles Barkley does back then.
Yep.
and now. So
Yeah.
not even like we're talking about both. You know, Bronny's contract probably more than like a player that's a superstar, a Hall of Famer player from back in the day. He'd probably get more than John Stockton. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, my alarm. So
All good.
like, it's like you get that looking at like 9 million, 180 million, and all these other millions, and these girls are just getting into the hundreds of thousands and
Uh-huh.
more into the millions with the supermax contracts and stuff, which is what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's good to see it's starting to pave the way.
Yeah. So back in 2008. Now, if I got my numbers wrong, please correct me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm just going off of the research that I've seen. But starting from 2008, Candace Parker was the number one pick, and her annual salary started at $34,500. All right, that's the
Mm-hmm.
annual salary. She was the number one pick. Was Candace Parker, and then in 2016, Brianna Stewie was 45,000. 2020, Brina Ionesco was 68,000. Caitlin Clark, 2024, was 76,535, and most recently, Ozzy Fudd, who got drafted to the Wings, Dallas Wings, is receiving $500,000 as a rookie.
Yeah, yeah, and
So from
that's utterly
2000,
just because them
and that's
paving the
from
way.
exactly. So from 2008. So again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier about getting or saluting those that came before the Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
Clarks and the Angel Reeses and things like that. Like Candace Parker. Like again, if I wouldn't say she was the first, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm okay with that. I'll own it. But it started
Right.
from Candace Parker, and now we finally starting to see again these women getting the money that they deserve. So I'm gonna just give you all the top 10 in the
Mm-hmm.
first round pick. Number one pick was, like I said, Ozzy Fudd. Number two was Olivia Miles. She's going to the Minnesota Lynx. Our
Nice.
Thaim. I hope if I mispronounce their names, forgive me. Okay, I'm not an announcer. Forgive me. Our Thaim was number three, going to Seattle. Seattle's Lord. I was about to say Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Whoa,
Whoa, hold up now. Something ain't right.
whoa. Going to Seattle. Seattle Storm. I don't know where I got Seahawks from. No,
Oh,
ain't
that
that
Storm team.
that's a
That
football
Storm
team
team.
though.
The
No,
Storms.
pinning it. Seattle Seahawks. That's a football team.
Yeah.
NFL. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
tripping.
No, you said a team.
Right. I just got it mixed
It's
up.
the wrong genre.
My bad. So Seattle Storm, number 4, Lauren Betts. She's going to Washington Mystics.
Nice.
Gabriella Jacques. I can never pronounce Jaquez. I can never pronounce that last name, man. She's going to Chicago Sky. Kiki Rice going to Toronto Tempo. Ayana Karian is going to, what's this one? Phoenix? Hold on. Portland Fire. Is that a new one?
I think that's still Phoenix. Portland,
Portland Fire?
like not like the Trailblazers, Portland Trail, like that team, like the women's team for Portland.
Okay. I feel bad. All right, y'all. Hey, listen, hold on. Portland, Oregon, don't come for me, okay? I didn't realize that y'all had a women's team. I didn't realize it. They gonna come, bro. They gonna come for me in the comments. I know they are. Flau'jae Johnson. She originally got drafted to the Golden State Valkyries, but then she got traded to Seattle Storm. Angela, because I'm not even gonna try to butcher that last name. Number 9 overall. Number 9 got drafted to the Washington Mystics, and then number 10, Raven Johnson is going to the Indiana Fever. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. We all know how Indiana fans are. Yeah. Nonetheless. But yeah, no. So if you ask me, like, even with all the trades and with the draft for 2026. The WNBA is looking very promising this year. I know now I need to start looking on Ticketmaster. So the next time I'm in New York, I can
You got to go
see
see a game.
I can head on over to the Barclay and catch me a Liberty game, cuz I even said this yesterday on the radio. I was like, look, it's 3 women in the WNBA that I don't play about. Right? Wilson,
Facts.
Angel Reese, and Ellie the Elephant. Okay?
Oh yeah.
I will play. Now, I know, because I know y'all are going to try to come for me and be like, yo, Ellie ain't even, she's not a player. I don't care. Okay? I don't play about Ellie. You understand me? That's Ellie is my spirit animal. Okay? Even though I know it's a person inside of the mascot, that is still my spirit animal. All right? And I don't play about Ellie. So please believe me, I got to go on Ticketmaster and go see if I can catch me a Liberty game. I'm gonna see if I can get lucky and see if I can get a Liberty and Aces game when the Liberty playing the Aces.
Let me go
that
ahead and
way
look
I
and
get
let
the
you
best
know.
of both worlds.
Let me
I'm
go ahead
just
and look
saying.
and let you know, because
Look,
that's a good game. That would be a good game.
Let me tell you something. If I can find a Liberty, if I can find when the Aces are at Barclays at Liberty, I might have to make that a weekend trip. I might have to. So I don't know if my boss watches this, boss lady. If you're watching, I might just have to put in like some extra PTO. You know, taking out my pay. I don't. You know, because I don't even know.
She said take it out of my pay.
I could take an unpaid vacation for like 2 days.
Wait,
You know what I'm
who
saying?
did you want them to challenge?
Who?
Aces versus who was it?
Aces versus Liberty.
Liberty. Okay.
Cause like, you know, I'm always back and forth to New York. So like, you know, I would love to catch like a Liberty game, of course. But ideally, I would love to catch both of my teams.
August 9th. August 9th. New York versus LA. That's the New York versus Los Angeles Lakers at the Brooklyn Barclays Center. August 9th, right. Sunday.
I gotta see. I feel like that's an important date, and I don't know why. August 9th. That's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday, 12.
That's a Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She's like, I'm about to fly out Saturday. Cold work Monday. Fly back Monday. Come work Tuesday.
I think that might have to be it, man. I think that might have to be it. I might just take that one day off, or even maybe half a day.
Half a day. Fly back at like 1 o'clock. I'm back on the 1 a.m. flight. I'm back work. What you talking about? I never left.
I don't even know if they got a red eye, bro.
I never left. What you mean?
What you talk about? Oh, yeah, right here. Like, I didn't leave. All right, but no, I feel I gotta check that out though, for real. But so speaking of the Las Vegas Aces, my baby, no disrespect, Bam, but I love me some Asia. Mm-hmm. Asia Wilson has made history as being the first WNBA athlete, first WNBA athlete to reach Supermax contract of $5 million.
Hey, I told you this year is the more numbers they're getting on the ESPN. Like instead of it's like the what's it, the MLB, the the American Soccer Association. I don't know what it's that anyway. It's like them. They don't get much coverage, so the players ain't making what the players are making in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing football in Europe, you're playing football in London or Spain or you know what I'm saying, or any other teams, French, the PSG. You're playing on them teams, you're making hundreds and 250,000, sometimes millions, because you have more coverage. It's the more coverage, the more publicity the sport's gonna get, the better it is for the players. So.
Yeah. I mean, like, and I feel like Asia Wilson, and I'm not just saying this to stroke anybody's ego, but I feel like if it's anybody more deserving, no more deserving than Asia Wilson for getting the Supermax contract of $5 million.
Three-time champion.
Four
time.
No, 3 times. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. 3-time champion.
3-time champion.
4-time MVP.
4-time MVP.
Yep.
You know, it took what's that, 4 years if you think about it, just to get a max contract. It's
Uh-huh.
some people walking into the league getting max contracts in the
Yep.
NBA. So for her to do that, because most times like the NBA will take on a 2 year contract, and if they're doing good, if they're getting the jersey sales, if they're doing this, they make the team theirs. Like, you know, oh, like John Morant, that's his team, or Melo, that's his
Yeah.
team, or LeBron, that's his team. You know, if you're a superstar player, they're gonna offer you a max deal. And as
Yeah.
she should have got offered it a couple years ago. They were probably waiting for a contract to finish, and then was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, would you like this max deal, which offers $5 million on it?"
Yeah, because I mean, I can't even like, and I know again, I'm not gonna go back to this because I know a lot of people might take my head off for this because I know at one point everybody was saying that Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. No, bro, no,
No, no,
not at all, not at
no.
all. She's not
She's
even
the face of the new
halfway there.
generation. I can say she's one of the faces of the new generation of the NBA. But
Okay,
even that,
okay.
you got to look at the past players who's won championship after championship.
Mm-hmm.
She up there with the GOAT status of WNBA players. A'ja Wilson talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like Caitlin's not out there yet. She
Nah,
still got a couple. She's been in the league what, 2 years, 3 years,
two,
2 years, two?
about
Right.
two. Yeah,
That's
she
still
got drafted in
rookie.
24.
That's still rookie.
Yeah,
Your prime years in literally your prime years is not next year. It's the year after. That's your prime.
yeah,
Because now you got settled, you got into the team, you know how the routine goes for your games. Or you say, all right, cool, I know I gotta show up at this amount of time, I know I need this much price. You know stuff, so it's now a routine that you can build into your game.
for sure,
That's why a lot of rookies get into the game and they need 2, 3 years. Some
for
rookies,
sure.
John Morant, one of them, don't need nothing. He just walked in and started being awesome, which is nice. But sometimes you need 1 or 2 years to take off, like, you know, to get
Yeah,
your
to get it
footing,
right.
to get it right. Exactly,
To get it
exactly.
right.
So I
So
guarantee
I
you,
mean,
next year, or maybe year after, she might be hot stuff. She's still good. I'm not saying she's bad. I won't put the girl down. She a good player. She's great. But next
uh
year, she gonna be awesome.
yeah, I mean, like I can't knock her too much. Like I would say she's a good player. I do think I think she does need some work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we're gonna have to wait and see what becomes of her. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Angel Reese. Trust me, I'm giving this same thing to Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? To Camila Cardoso. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like they still need some work. They still need that, they still
Yeah.
need that work for sure. But I just know that price is going up. That's all I can say. Price going up. I'm scared to even look at how much a pair of A1s are gonna cost, or even
Oh,
A2s.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I
That's
was
a
like,
hundred. That's a
and
hundred and
now
fifty, bro.
listen, man, I'm
That's a
regretting
hundred and
not.
fifty.
I'm regretting now, like, cause when I was in Jersey a couple of weeks ago, I'm regretting now not getting another pair of A1s when I was in Foot Locker. Cause I was like, man, they probably gonna go up now, and I'm not even talking about the A2s, cause I think the A2s drop. Actually, they should be dropping soon if they haven't already. So I'm just saying, man, we
Hey,
we gonna price
it's
just went
gonna
up.
price.
Price
The
just went
price.
up.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. But thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. That's a wrap for us for No Foul Zone for Courtside Report. If you
Mm-hmm.
have not, make sure you follow us on social media, on Instagram and on YouTube at No Foul Zone Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and to tell a friend to tell a friend
To tell their mom, to tell their aunt, to tell a friend.
to tell their dog. All right, y'all. We'll be back on the next one. Y'all keep it breezy, baby. We out.